Okay, so I'm going to work with this messy file again for my messy experiment. And I'm just going to, it has been saved to OneDrive. So if you're doing anything in Copilot, it has to be saved to OneDrive. And I'm just going to come over here to Copilot and let's see what it gives me. I'm just going to go to this one. So down here, this one, see there it says analyze this workbook and give me interesting data insights. So let's see what it does when we do that. I'll just tick this one. Now, just to remind you again, Copilot, if you're going to just do, if you wanted to do simple things like filtering and sorting, yeah, don't use Copilot because you'll have it done yourself in no time. And one of the things I don't like about Copilot is that it tends to use Python to solve a lot of problems. And the problem is that most Excel users will not be Python users. But it kind of reminds me of the time I used to say to my son, you can do this in Excel, and he'd look at me and say, but Mom, it's so much easier in Python. And I said, but everybody wants to know Python. Okay, so I suspect that the people behind Copilot are on the same school of motoring as my son, all right, which is fine. But, I'm not a Python user, I'm an Excel woman, and you can see here it's let's see what it's going to give us. And you're kind of back to the same thing again. You kind of need to know what you're looking for. Okay, let's see if it's going to give us anything on this one. I think maybe I should have gone and got myself a cup of tea, really, to be honest with you. But that's fine. You can see how long these things take. Ooh, let's see. Okay, this gives me the snapshot. It's actually not bad. I'm going to say yes, please to that. That's actually pretty good. So I'm going to type yes, please. Apparently, you're not supposed to say please because it adds to it, but yeah, see what I mean? Craft and Python analyses. That's not for everyone. Okay, let's have a look at this. Gives a lot of new people here. Now, you see, for example, excuse me, see, for example, there it says open up the embedded file here, but let me see, maybe I can go to this one. Let's see, download document. Okay, let's open this up. Okay, it's giving us the insights down here, kind of a good summary. And let's see what it's given to us in the charts. Okay, monthly spend. All right. Top payees by spend, which is quite good. Let me go back to my, I gave insights there and charts. But you can see here, these charts are they are pictures. All right, they're not actually live charts. So you need to bear that in mind. It means basically if you need to do it again, you probably need to run it again. So even if the data changes, you're going to need to run this thing again as well. All right, let me just go back to this one. Okay, let me see what else it gives me. All right, a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to say add pivot table and slicers. We'll just do that bit as well. I think now doing this, what would have been quicker maybe would have been to pick it up from the cleanup from last week and then to do this. All right, let's have a look at this one here. Download document. See what it gives me. Now that's a pivot format, but it's not actually a pivot table. Okay. All right, so that's quite good that it gives you instructions as well. Yeah. So I think if I was doing this again, what I'd probably do is I'd maybe do Copilot to get it cleaned up because that did quite well in last week's, and then do the other things on it. It just goes to show you though that it's great for speeding things up as an assistant, but you need to know a little bit about Excel to use it more effectively. Hope you found that another messy experiment useful, and as always, if you have any suggestions or thoughts, I'm always happy to hear them. Mind yourself.